Wednesday night, Venus Williams was eliminated in the second round of the U.S. Open by Zhang Ji. In the third set tiebreak, it was a shot that we've seen Venus make countless times, a forehand put-away volley, but she missed and fell to the ground. Williams hasn't won a major since 2008. She has now gone 6 straight tournaments of losing in either the first or second round.
I mean, I've had a tough set of circumstances to work through too, especially this year. And last year and the year before. So I've been dealt some cards that aren't as easy to deal with, but I have to play with them. And, the last few months haven't been easy, coming back from the back injuries, one of the more challenging injuries I've dealt with. And, I feel like it's definitely affected my game, but I'm working on it and I'm a fighter.
Since winning her last U.S. Open title in 2001, Venus Williams has plummeted from number 1 in the rankings to number 60. And during that time, she's suffered a slew of health issues and has watched her little sister Serena outplay her and overtake the world's number 1 spot, winning 15 Grand Slam singles titles. But it's all about perspective.
I think it's admirable that Venus still is out there competing as much as she can. She had the Sjogren's disease diagnosed a couple years ago, and a lot of fans and people were speculating whether or not that would force her to retire. It hasn't. She's learned how to manage her symptoms, especially the one of fatigue, and sometimes she gets swelling in her joints. But the back injury, I think this season has been a little bit more frustrating for Venus, but she herself knows that she's got a lot more to give on the court. She knows that if she plays well and she's healthy, she can beat anybody out there.
Really, who would have thunk it 5, 6, 7 years ago? There was this awkwardness of a rivalry with her sister Serena. There was all this, all of her interest in other things like her design firm, fashion and things like that. Yet, you watch her playing now, it's almost like somebody grabbed you by the scruff of the neck and said, look, Venus, you don't have that much time left and you're not going to get to do this again. You could do designing in the future. You can do a lot of other things in the future. You can be in fun situations with your sister, but this is not going to last forever. You out there as a singles player, and I think that really sort of, at some level, that really moved her.
Tennis is every day. It's win, lose. Sometimes lose, all the time it's losing. So it's mentally, it's very, very hard. And then we are traveling so much. Every week we change the hotel, we change the place. So it's not easy, especially for a young player. And then, of course, it's for Venus, it's almost 30 years old, so over the 30.
Venus is over 30, 33 to be exact. But Kimiko Date Krum is much older than Venus, 42 to be exact. Date Krum retired in the mid-90s and then made an unexpected comeback in 2008. She is the oldest player in this year's U.S. Open and feels Venus should play as long as she is motivated.
She has everything. She has she won the many years in the Wimbledon and she has many Grand Slam title. So just still she has a passion for the tennis. Yeah, just to play, keep going.
Venus is a 7-time Grand Slam singles champion, but she hasn't won a major in over 5 years. But she is still focused on doubles with her younger sister, Serena, as they will be going for their 14th Grand Slam doubles title here at the 2013 U.S. Open. But the question persists, when does an athlete know when to call it quits?
I don't know, everybody has their own idea when they're ready. That's all I can say about that. Thanks.